What essentially our next topic is work. What essentially the work is, there is a difference in the way we used to think the term, we used the term work in day-to-day life and way we use it in science, right? Because science has a proper definition. And why do we generally have definition? So that there is less misunderstanding or less confusion about the things. So that is why we have a proper definition, and some of the activities that we do or we perform, they generally do not consider, they are not being considered as work according to the scientific definition. Okay. So our next important topic is not much work in spite of working hard, right? As we were discussing in the beginning, that although you are performing lot of work, right? You are studying, you are sitting for continuously, let's say for 2 hours before your exam, and you are continuously studying. And what do you say? I have worked really hard for my maths exam, or I have worked really hard for my science exam. But that hard work is not counted as in the category, or is not calculated, is not considered as work according to the definition. So let's begin. Suppose there is a person who is continuously pushing a wall. So he is applying so much of force, he is applying so much of energy, and after some times he might also get tired, right? But in this case, no work is done. There is no displacement of the wall, or there is no movement in the wall, there is no change in the wall. So we say that the work is zero. This is a case of zero work. You are applying energy, you are applying force. The person is, after some time the person is getting tired, but we say the work is zero. In the next case, the person, he is carrying a heavy load and he is moving ahead. Okay, this arrow represents the direction of the displacement, that he is moving ahead. And we know each and every object is being pulled by the gravitational force, and that gravitational force F is mg. So the work done by this gravitational force is zero. Okay. So this is also a case of zero work done. Next is the work done by the centripetal force. So centripetal force we have already discussed in the chapter of gravitation, that centripetal force is basically the force which is acting, which is keeping the body in the circular motion, and it is acting towards the center. So this is a centripetal force, and the displacement is in the perpendicular direction. So there is a 90-degree angle between the acceleration and displacement, and because of that there is zero work. Okay. So these are the cases where you are putting lot of energy, you are putting force, but the work is zero. Okay. Now see, this is also another example, that there is a person, there is a group of students who are studying, who are discussing, who are reading, who are preparing their assignment. But again, as we have discussed, this does not come under the category of work.